What up, YouTube? It was a pretty day out here today. I thought I'd introduce y'all to something I've been working on. It's my home trike. I use no power tools, no welding, none of that. Everything I used was from home, or I got from like my nephew or at my dad in them house or something like that. It's just all pretty much just stuff that's just been laying around the yard. This the bike frame and front tire come from an old BMX bike that I bought my nephew 13 years ago in South Carolina when I graduated basic. Maybe a little longer, maybe about, well, I guess I say 2006. You gotta forgive me, I just ate. I'm almost 200 pounds. I was out here riding on it earlier. And I don't know. It's a good time. The only thing that I had to buy was the piece of 1x8 that's holding everything together. I think it's treated or whatever, I don't know. Now I say it's cheap to make, but is it safe? I leave that up for you to decide. This is a 49cc Chinese engine, 79 bucks. This is a live axle. I chose this axle because the gears and the brake was on the outside. I didn't want to have to build nothing for the gear and the brake to be on the inside. And plus, I thought that'd be a little bit more work. Everything else was found around these bolts and just attachments came from my old pit bike handlebar set. Piece of 2x4 that I chiseled out. All this was cut out with a what do you call it? It's not a handsaw. What it is, like a handsaw, I guess a hacksaw. It took a while. Mistakes were made. Cuts ain't straight. This line was supposed to be down the middle, but as you can see, it's not lined up with anything. But it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop the fun, you know? It's a nice little bike. I enjoy it. The oil and stuff that you see right here, it's just coming from the exhaust. It's the oil and the gas coming out in the mixture. The tires are flat right now because I can't pump them up. That was another problem I ran into. These right here, putting these plastics on there, is a knuckle buster. You're supposed to put soap water down in there to help you push it in, but still was a knuckle buster. The front tire has a wobble to it. Still, like I said, even though it's all cheap, it's still a good time. You're not expecting to go too fast on a 49cc engine anyway. My kids are scared of it. Let's see if I can crank it here. I take it slow with it. Percent. Well, it took more pulls than I thought it was, I guess, because I flooded it out when that's the only way to cut it off. It's not an on-off switch, so I just lift the choke lever back up. Once it started, it runs good. Just do a walk around. Now, when I say I had so much trouble making this, I ran into problems with, like I said, the steering with the rubber meat tires on there. It was a bad steering problem where it would only go straight. The gas tank, I mounted it in several different places till I found out that right on top of the motor was the best spot. I tried to make spacers out of wood that didn't match all the way up, so it was hard to get the bolts to line up and bolt down the engine. It was just a long list of problems. It took about 2 weeks. I'm sure it probably takes somebody that know what they're doing a whole lot less time. But for me just going outside and tinkering and just trying to make something for me and my kids to play on, I think I did a pretty good job, man. I would just like to say thank y'all for watching, and I hope y'all enjoyed the video.